It is common knowledge that WWE is always behind the times and doesn't really know what the current trends are. This is the case with Zack Ryder, a groundbreaking WWE superstar who got himself over with the use of the internet and YouTube. Zack Ryder showed that even though the company wouldn't give him a chance, you can still garner attention via social media and the internet. The Zack Ryder story is long, but mainly I want to look at the Ryder Revolution era and what went wrong with Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder did start off as an edgehead with Kurt Hawkins. The two dressed up as Edge and became a team. Eventually, the two would break up and they would go on to have a singles career. When he did go on his own, he did have some mild success, but nothing noteworthy. Being underutilized set a fire in Zack Ryder. If the company wasn't going to give him a chance, he was going to promote his own character with an online show, Z, True Long Island Story. In February of 2011, his first episode was launched.
Your host, Long Island Z, Zack Ryder, and welcome to the debut edition of Z, True Long Island Story.
These videos were groundbreaking. Never before did we see a WWE superstar set up a camera and film and direct his own show all by himself. His show became an instant hit with the internet wrestling community. He would break the fourth wall constantly by making jokes about not getting over and being buried by the WWE.
I'm trying to get over.
When this was going on, Zack was not featured on television. However, his t-shirts were selling out and the WWE Universe would constantly chant, "We Want Ryder" at pay-per-view events that he wasn't even on. At Survivor Series 2011, the fans chanted "We Want Ryder" during a post-show promo with The Rock. The Rock had to acknowledge it, and he did say, "I love Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo." WWE had no choice but to do something with Zack Ryder. The only problem is they didn't know what to do. All they had to do was let Zack Ryder be Zack Ryder and keep the same honest attitude he was on his YouTube channel. But they didn't. They tried to do something with him and John Cena, but it mostly looked like the John Cena show. This program with John Cena, however, did earn him a US title shot against Dolph Ziggler. And at TLC 2011, Zack Ryder finally won his first singles championship, defeating Dolph Ziggler. This was amazing. WWE finally was going to do something with him. But we were wrong. Less than a month later, he lost his championship to Jack Swagger. And this was his downfall. After episode 50 of Z True Long Island Story, WWE was looking to make its official WWE channel more successful with brand new content. They were now going to show Ryder's show on their YouTube channel. In doing so, they took the creative control out of it by editing out anything that was controversial. When the show first started, it was full of jokes about how he was never used and how he never got a chance because WWE was holding him back. It also featured a bunch of cameos with his friends and family. After this WWE YouTube Takeover, his show got watered down and the IWC that loved it slowly stopped watching it. The reason that the Zack Ryder show worked was because it felt like an underground movement. Once it hit the WWE YouTube channel, it felt mainstream. The hardcore fans that loved Ryder finally got to see him succeed, but at what cost? Zack Ryder wanted to be in the main event spotlight, but when he finally got it, he ended up getting dumped by an on-air girlfriend and pushed off the stage in a wheelchair. This is not a joke. This was truly killing off the momentum that Zack Ryder built on his own. WWE has a tendency of ruining things that they don't understand. Zack Ryder and the internet show was truly a phenomenon that I believe sneaked past the WWE higher-ups. Once they found out that Zack Ryder had a YouTube show that made him popular, they wanted to take it over and make him just another WWE superstar. 2011 was an amazing time for Zack Ryder. He was doing his own thing, making his own show, getting fans talking, and most importantly, he was selling merchandise and making the WWE money. Anytime you could do that, it should be a win-win situation. But it wasn't. WWE got their hands on what greatness Ryder had, and they ruined it. The smart thing to do would have been to let Zack Ryder grow, build his character, and run his own YouTube show. To me, it felt as if WWE never wanted Zack Ryder to succeed at that time. He was a self-made man and the WWE machine didn't like it. There's a saying for guys like Zack Ryder, not every WWE superstar can be a main eventer. But in 2011, Zack Ryder and the Ryder Revolution was in full swing and the WWE struck out.